This is going to be a long video. Trust me. This is going to be a long video. You don't want to watch people be named or me talking about them and thanking them, then you might want to just go and watch another video. Alright. This is going to be my top 10 most helpful person in my life. It's very warm. I'm going to start with I didn't think about any of this. It's supposed to come from the heart. Alright, I got one. They're going to be in the same there's two people. They're from Virginia. And their names are Affinity and Daisha. And they've been there for me for a while. I can't even tell you. A good 8 years. Almost 9. But the funny thing is that I met them both on my birthday. And they've really been there for me as much as I aggravate them. Number 14 would be my Uncle Joey. I could talk about anything when I had the chance, and when he had the chance too, that I could literally just talk about pretty much anything. I can't really say anything more than that. Number 13 would be wow. Why is this so hard to figure out? Do I have any pictures? Alright. Number 13 would be my uncle. My Uncle Buddy. As much as he looks like he doesn't have that big of a heart, he does. He may seem strict, he may seem unpleasant at times, but he really, truly has a big heart. I could literally, honestly, call him up and be like, "Yo, Uncle, can I talk to you?" He'd be like, "Pretty much, sure." And he'd be like, "What's up?" And then I start talking, rambling about my problems, and he just tries to calm me down. Number 12 would be his kids. His 3 kids. All 3 of them combined literally equals Satan. I don't care what anybody else says about that, but technically for me, having to deal with them alone, you would know. Number 11 would be Alright, I got one. And sorry about that. Anna. She's from a game that I play most of the time on my, not even on my spare time, but pretty much any time. My parents just love to try to get me away from that game and literally just try to think of something else better to do. But I'm like, technically, I have nothing else better to do. I really don't. I don't want no job in this town. I'd rather have it like almost a half an hour away from here. This town has nothing but drama. And plus, the shops or whatever in this town really don't. They have a sign saying, "Help wanted." And they don't even accept anything or anyone. But alright, back to Anna. Anna, I met for probably a year to 2 years ago. Maybe a year and a half tops. She cracks me up. That's pretty much all I can say. Technically, she's like an online sister to me. Let's see here. Number 9. If I forgot a number, let me know. Number 9 would probably be... Jeez. Alright. My family in Minnesota, they would come from Minnesota to New York for any event that goes on for me or even my parents. And my baby cousin Stella just gives me a great laugh. Just talking about that part just makes me want to laugh. My Uncle Brian and Aunt Sheena, the parents of Stella, they would do pretty much anything for me, which I greatly appreciate so much. And I can't really say thank you enough for that. And I'm sorry if you feel offended for the number I gave you, but it's really hard to bring it up because you don't live around here to help me enough. But if you were, I would totally give you about a 3. Number 8 would be my friendly sister, like a friendly sister thing, like a friend that's a sister in a way. Her name is Carissa. I know that she's very crazy and I can't really say psychotic because she's really not that bad. I think she would just be labeled as crazy, but at the same time, big heart, great personality. She helped me through a lot in school. About a good 2-3 years ago, or even when I met her for the first time. She had a great. I have a great story behind that, but I'm just gonna break it down. She literally. I'm sorry, Carissa, if you're watching this, but she actually pretty much fell in love with me when I met her the first time. And she seemed pretty gentle, but after a while it just didn't work out. But we are still friends, and we're like brother and sister. And Carissa, if you are watching this, oh my goodness, please pass that last exam. I have faith in you, because I want to see you get an actual local like I didn't. That's my wish for you, okay? If you don't, I'm going to come after you. I'm going to have a big conversation with you, okay? It's not to be mean, don't worry. I just want to make sure that you succeed, unlike I didn't in a way. All I got was a CDOS. If you're confused on that, if you've never heard of it, just comment, okay? And somebody, if I don't get to you, will explain that. Alright. I think it's number 7. Yeah, I believe it is. Number 7 would be... Mom, I don't care if you hate him, but he helped me, and he's still my friend. But John, I believe I have a video or 2 with him in it, but not exactly like physically. But he played a video game with me, or 2. But he's a friend that actually lets me talk about anything. If I have drama going on, if I broke up, or sorry, not I, but if somebody broke up with me, I could go to him and talk about it. And the funny thing, I'm gonna go back to Carissa really quick. If I broke up, or sorry, I keep thinking I broke it, but I meant to say, if I get broken up by someone, she's like, want me to beat them for you? I'm like, no, don't. I don't want it to get worse. Okay? It's all okay. Alright. Number 6. My Aunt Nikki. I know I haven't really seen her for so long, but she came back weeks ago, even a month ago, and she just piled over me. And oh my goodness, I can't really say how much she really enjoys seeing me, but just seeing her makes me the happiest person that I ever know. Number 5. I'm gonna say Tori. I know that we're in that spectrum, but you're number 5, because if you want any explanation about that, just text me, okay? It's nothing bad or personal. It's just there's a lot of other people in my life that's family that helped me a lot. But I can't really explain Tori. Number 4. Wow. Wow, this is going to be a hard one. It's because I'm breaking it down because I don't have that many people. I'm not sure if I added my grandma or grandmother because I talked about so many people. But those two would be in, I'm going to go all the way back, probably in the between 13 and 14, because they act almost similar and they give me a lot of laughs because of the way they act and how they forget things. I'm going to skip to number 1 and go back to 4. Number 1, I'm going to have to say 3 people. My parents and my friend Joe. They would honestly, as much as Joe really doesn't hang with me, he does just as much as my parents do. But as friend stuff. But he would literally do, honestly, if I was to just ask him for anything. Sorry. Wow. A lot of talking. Ask him for anything, he would do it. And I honestly hope I make it to college so I can, do stuff with him, but not really be in the same class, but at least see him. Because honestly, he's not even a friend. He's more of a family member to me. He's like a brother. And he means a lot to me. My parents, honestly, you would know what a parent does They do pretty much as they can do to satisfy you. As much as they seem like they hate you or even just want to fight you. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to go back to 4 and go down to 2, and then we'll be done with this. Because I really want to do 15. I'm literally looking around to see if I can find any photos of people I haven't said. Alright, I'm gonna bring up some. I'm gonna just label these last few as my teachers that helped me through my high school years. Or even middle school if you want to count it. Number 4 would be Mr. Van Amberg. Because I can't really explain that. There's so much that he did. He enjoyed my company. He got my jokes. There's so much he did. And that's for like school-wise. I'm upset that he didn't make it to the party. My graduation party, for exact. That'd been great. The sad thing is, none of my teachers even showed up at all. But that's okay. It really is. I understand because you had a lot of other places to go, like other graduation parties, or even weddings or whatever. It's alright. It's alright. I got some of your guys' cards. Actually, I'm going to label number 3 as much as I argue with this person, I honestly care a lot about. And if I didn't really have this person in my life as a friend, at least a friend, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. And that's, I don't know how I would say it. I'm just gonna say Cassidy. Cassidy Bolin. I honestly really care about her, and I really hope I don't lose her like I did with the rest of the females that I've had in my life. I don't know why they would leave. I'm a nice person. Whoops. And I can't really say enough for that. Number 2 would be my final teacher. And I'm very, very, from the bottom of my heart, happy I had. As much as I've been fighting with her in anything. And I'm sorry if I aggravated you for the past 4 years, But Mrs. V, honestly, thank you for the help. I am very happy about how much the program has really, really changed me. And I'm glad I went to BOCES. Honestly, after that last part right there, I almost started crying. But, guys, out of anyone that I just said, if you watched this, I am truly grateful for all the help that I got within my any type of scenario, from when I was born all the way up to when I posted this video. Okay? And if you're a person that I didn't mention and you're still watching this, and you loved the people that, or even if you know what I mean, just like it so I know that you liked it, and I might even do a part 2 about more people that I know. And it might be probably, I don't know, it'd be like a top 10 least favorite, but it'll be still my favorites. So I hope you enjoyed my long video about people that I enjoyed having in my life. And as always, stay awesome.